man, I've tried so many things before I joined. I was making 2,200 a month, and my first big goal was to like quit that job and be self-employed and to talk to all these people. And some of them are getting to 10K a lot faster than I did.
Ippei is one of these guys that he might not do it instantly, and I'm not saying he takes a long time, but he's very methodical in the way he goes through things. And he's done this from the moment I met him. I took Ippei's call, for those of you guys that don't know him in the story, but I took Ippei's call. He had a break as he worked at a parts counter in Michigan. Okay, right as he got out of school from Michigan State. He's making like, I don't know, 10 bucks, 12 bucks an hour, somewhere in there. Not enough to survive, not enough to make his first payment but I don't know. It was one of these calls, and I was just on one that day, and I was like, let's just figure it out, bro. What do you got? Let's just figure it out. Let's solve the problem. And so we figured it out, and we figured out some custom whack job way for him to join in.
Yeah.
Fast forward, how many years has it been? 6?
Yeah, almost 6. It's pretty much 6.
6, and now Ippei kind of runs the show. I mean, in all reality, Ippei generates us so many leads. Ippei put together, how many hacks and shortcuts and tricks did you come up with?
7 hacks.
Yeah. So 7. And when we say hacks, we don't mean like you're going to be a hacker. We're talking about like shortcuts, cheat codes, just things to speed up your guys' business, right?
Right.
Like a catchy word. But how many did we play at the event that you actually showed off? Because I know the people that weren't at the event, they're going to be pumped for what we're about to talk about. So how many did you show at the event?
I'm pretty sure we showed most of it. Some rooms only got to see like 5,
Okay.
but some rooms saw all 7, I think.
Yeah, and so the thing about it is I know everyone was asking us this. They're like, look, we need to go back through Ippei's stuff because you had some, you're showing it on the screen so people follow along with the videos. At the end of the day, you watch it from the crowd and you're taking it all in. Like I said, Tori was like totally floored on what you came up with. These are things that, listen, I've been doing this for 10 years, and you're showing off stuff that I've never done in SEO and backlinking and lead generation. You're showing stuff off that you just dropped in with 2 days notice, right? So for me, like, I think people are going to really dig some of the strategies you came up with because they're so outside the box. Now I know, listen, this is like local lead gen is for guys like me, not that smart, want to go fast, decent at sales. I don't have to work that hard at beating third graders up, right? Ippei goes and plays internationally, globally. He ranks for things, some of the hardest keywords in the whole world. Ippei ranks for traffic from his site. I couldn't even tell you what it is, but it's off the charts. Any of you guys that probably found us because of him, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You're like, I don't know how I found you guys. And we're like, we do, and especially Ippei. Like he engineered why you're here. He knew you were going to be searching for what you were searching for, and then he knew that with his copy, in his imagery, in his videos, and everything, that was going to move through a lead, and it was going to push a lead to us because we got a compelling product, we got a compelling offer. I think an offer that more people need to know about. We'll talk about that maybe on Tuesday's call. But yeah, man, like, what was your big takeaway? You've been here for years. So what was your big takeaway?
Yeah, man, like, to me, like, this event, is one of the craziest events. I've been to other internet marketing events, but to me, this event is so awesome. There's so many dope people. Like, even this year, like, I saw so many new faces, people that I haven't really recognized, but once you start talking to them, they're so casually nonchalant, like, yeah, I'm at 10K a month. They're like, they say it so like it's like the norm in this group, right? And they're not even that proud of it because they're at 10K, and they feel like they should be at 20K. So it's like talking to these people, I'm like, man, I've tried so many things before I joined. I was making 2,200 a month, and my first big goal was to like quit that job and be self-employed and to talk to all these people. And some of them are getting to 10K a lot faster than I did. It's just the coolest thing. And also, like Shiv was saying, like, talking to the core people that I've met and I've got to know over the last 3-4 years, and seeing the progression and the growth in their business and where they're going to. That to me is the coolest thing. And also like everybody has like the same kind of mindset of like overcoming adversity. When Dan was talking how all this crazy stuff happened of like people canceling our rooms and different things like that, and we're trying to like brainstorm it. What's interesting about like what I found about myself or you or Shiv or Damien, we kind of like adversity. So we kind of like get excited on how to figure out what to do next. And we're like up till 6 a.m. just rip it. I see the same kind of qualities, which I don't find in most people out there that's outside of this event, that quality of like, just like love, we kind of enjoy being the underdog and overcoming shit. And I see that in all, like so many people that I met this weekend at this Reload event. And I know that quality is rare in people because like I have so many friends in Michigan and all these other places, like they just don't have that, you know, they're just not born to be an entrepreneur. And I see that in so many walks of life at this event. That to me is the coolest thing. It's to me the dopest event, and the dopest people showed up, and I got to get to know this weekend.